welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are reviewing Atlas FC 4, CD Olimpia 0, 5-4 on aggregate in the Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League 2023 round of 16 leg 2. Atlas 5, Atlas 4, Olimpia 0, 5-4 global en la Liga de Campeones de Concacaf de Scotiabank. Octavos de final, Partido Volta 2023. With that being said, crazy game. A nutty knot in Champions League ends with a crazy, crazy game. Atlas pulls a reverse card out on Olimpia because, yes, they did. And they slapped him over the head with it, too. Normally, it's the other guy slapping you over the head with a reverse card, but no. Olimpia slapped Atlas slapped Olimpia over the head with her own reverse card. Legitimately, that's crazy, you know? It's crazy. Atlas went and said, there you go. Goals and scores follows. In the 38th minute, Julian Quiñones with a beautiful header. Ball crossed in. Quiñones with a banger bullet header to make it go 1-0, 1-0. 2-4 global, 2-4 on aggregate. Quiñones right before halftime. Beautiful header too. Which at halftime was 1-0, 1-0, 2-4 global, 2-4 on aggregate. And it just came on from there because Atlas knew at that point that game was theirs to be won. They believed in it wholeheartedly. Jonathan Herrera with a great goal in the 63rd minute. Craziness in the box. And Herrera gets a foot to it, pops it in. 63rd minute, 2-0, 2-0, 3-4 global, 3-4 on aggregate. Then in the 77th minute, Otto Rocha with a banger, gets his own rebound, pops back off the post, falls back to Rocha on his own rebound. He takes a run in and pops the ball in, bangs the ball into the net. 77th minute, 3-0, 3-0, 4-4 global, 4-4 on aggregate, away goals to Atlas. Then in the 90+2 minute, Julian Quiñones with a banger, basically chipping the keeper, rounding the keeper, chipping him to put the game away on a break. 4-0, 4-0, 5-4 global, 5-4 on aggregate. Atlas win outright. Outright. No away goals. Well, they did have an away goal, but you know what I mean. Doesn't need the away goals. Don't need penalties. They outright win. Full-time, 4-0. 5-4 on aggregate. Full-time stats, 22 shots to 4. 12 shots on goal to 3. 60% possession to 40% possession. 467 passes to 248. 85% pass accuracy to 90. 17 fouls to 15. 1 offside to 1. 2 yellow cards to 5. 0 red cards to 0. 11 corners to 3. Atlas just wanted this game more. They wanted this, especially after they scored their first goal. They at least needed to score 3, if not 4. And they believed wholeheartedly that they could do it. They knew that they could do it. They looked like their bicampeonato selves. Like they were resting and playing possum just to end up popping up and owning somebody in the Champions League. Or again, we could use the reverse card metaphor because that's exactly what happened. Olimpia gets a 4-1 lead at home and you think, this is over. They could score a goal. They're Olimpia. They could score a goal no matter what. And then Atlas plays that reverse card, sets it down, slaps him over the head with it and says, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. We're scoring 4. We're scoring 3. We're sending you home. We're going to do what Austin can't because guess what? Austin FC, and I'll comment on other games, another similar moment. Austin came back home after a horrible defeat in the first leg and probably more embarrassing. They didn't have a reverse card. They didn't have a green reverse card in their hand. Atlas did have a red one, though. And I guess the number on the... For some reason, the number on the table was 2 in red, and they said, nope, we're playing this. Boom. See, I really can't talk much about this game because it was 4 great goals by Atlas and some good defending by Olimpia until they completely broke. That's basically what I see in this game. Olimpia broke. They had great defense for the first half, but as Atlas wore them down, they stopped believing in themselves, and once the third went in, you knew they were finished. They fell like all their girlfriends broke up with them on their birthday. Shouts out to Isaiah for that one. That was a good joke. But with that being said, that's what happened. They were that broken. Dudes fell on the pitch when that third goal from Rocha went in. You knew they weren't scoring one. You knew it was over. You knew it was over when players were falling on the pitch and they were like, and all they knew all they had to do was score one goal to send it to penalties. Or actually win on away goals. Or have the away goal that at least would send it to penalties if there was a fourth, which would have been to penalties had they scored, but they did not. But at that point, 3-1 would have been enough to send Olimpia through. 5-4 on aggregate. But it didn't happen. They were broken. They sucked tonight. They were horrible. Olimpia were horrible tonight. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Legitimately. And especially that early half, the early second half, late first half, I was watching Mississippi State versus Pitt. So yeah, I'm heartbroken and gobsmacked. Crazy night, right? But with that being said, y'all, you suck. CONCACAF League champions. Without being CONCACAF League champions, they end up, while going into being CONCACAF League semifinalists, they end up going to the semifinals in the bubble. They finished their win over Montreal, such is life. Here, as CONCACAF League champions, and I need to check 2018 Champions League. I think they lost to Seattle that year, wasn't it? I might be wrong, but they lost. They had a 4-1 lead, and they lose. Reverse card. Atlas Rochambeau'd you, frankly. Must have respect their authority. Go respect their authority. Jesus, Maron. I'm flabbergasted. I'm legitimately flabbergasted. Atlas played a good game. No joke. It was sort of a boring game, especially the first half and early second half. Once Atlas started grinding them down, which that was probably the point. They're going to defend for their lives. They had a goal at the half, and they probably knew we'll grind them down at some point. And oh, they did. And they got 3 more. And they didn't even need that fourth. But it was good they had it because I don't think Olimpia was scoring. Even if they did, it would still been a penalty shootout. And honestly, with the energy in that stadium, Jalisco, they go to penalties, they win. They didn't need to. I'm just saying they would have. That game was over as soon as Otto Rocha scored that goal. That was that. And even the freaking Olimpia players could show you with their body language that game was dead. And hell, probably the second goal too. I didn't see nobody falling on that one, but they gave up. They got grinded to a pulp. They got grinded to a fine powder and then snorted by Atlas. No joke. I don't think Atlas beats Philly, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. What the hell? So, Austin can't beat Violette. I mean, they did beat them, but they didn't come back fully. A team that was a lot easier to come back against, but Olimpia plays like a wet paper bag and they get ripped apart. A team who should be better than that. It should have went the other way around. Austin should have been the ones to play the reverse card, not Atlas. You let a sad Atlas team play possum and then rip your head off. What the hell am I watching? I would do the tarot card joke again to Troglio, but I don't know where the Three of Swords is, but your heart did get broken, and here is your card today. It's called a reverse card. Play some damn Uno, profe. Fool. Sit back. You got owned by a team who played the damn Christmas tree. We're going to see two teams play a Christmas tree against each other in the quarterfinals. That's just sad. Huh. Legitimately, this is just a freaking roasting session. I'm not joking. This is a roasting session pretty much because you deserve it, Olimpia. And I have a soft spot for you. But that was disrespectful. That was sad. You let a sad team like Atlas. Yeah, I know, defending bicampeonato and all that. Doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter now. You suck now. You lost your coach. You sacked him. Fell bottom of the table. Only got, what, 20-some points in the past two half seasons, Clausura and Apertura, and haven't even made the Ligia since you won the Bicampeonato. Yeah, you won Campeón de Campeones, and you won this. You lost the Campeones Cup. You somehow beat RSL, and you almost blew that. You found a way to win this? Yeah, no, you kind of got handed it. But hey, smart use of the reverse card. Smart use. Smart use, but that shouldn't have happened anyway. Well, Olimpia, you got your card pulled. And if Olimpia fans are pissed that this is a roasting session, I hope they're not, because I'm sure they're just as pissed as I am, and they have more reason to be pissed. More reason to rant. I bet they probably agree with everything I'm saying. If they could either translate this into Spanish or they know English. It depends. But if they could follow, I'm sure they would agree. I'm sure. I'm befuddled. I don't know. I had Olimpia winning this tie. They sure as hell didn't. I'm 1-2. 1 for 3 in my predictions so far. Thanks to Austin not coming back, and thanks to Olimpia laying down and dying. Hey, at least Philly did their job. I was worried for a bit, but they ended up doing it. With that being said, great night in Champions League. Roller coaster. Didn't really go my way, and, well, hell, you want to add March Madness, it definitely didn't go my way. But with that being said, yeah, great night. Fun night. We had some fun. And some sad moments, but we really had some fun. If you just talk about the football. If you had the March Madness, my heart is broken. Look up Mississippi State basketball, you'll know. The game I was half covering during the Atlas Olimpia game on the stream. So there you go. With that being said, though, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share us with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a live watch along of Tigres versus Orlando City. Well, the card will tell me. No, LAFC Alajuelense live watch. Well, no, it is Orlando City Tigres live watch along. LAFC LD Alajuelense live watch along and review. That's what I got tomorrow. Nothing for Vancouver Real España. You're out of luck. I'll talk about it on the review, though, on Friday. So there you go. With that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later, and don't get ruined by reverse cards. Peace.